guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. I have a very exciting video for you guys today, and I have my daughter in the background, so she'll be making some noises, but I hope that's okay. I think I'm talking over her sounds, but anyways, today we are comparing two very popular wallet on chain, walk or to go type of wallet bag for you. And so we're obviously today talking about the Hermes Constance To Go compared to the Chanel wallet on chain. So again, first sight, these two are actually very comparable because they are both in the kind of the classic leather, grainy leather from Bose Fashion House with their classic gold hardware. And from the very first look, the sizing of the two is actually quite similar. The Chanel walk is a little bit taller, and in terms of length, the Constance To Go is actually slightly longer. In the back, they both have a back pocket, and in terms of closure, this one is sort of a magnetic closure. I'll take off the velvet. Versus the Chanel is also a snap button closure. The new one is a magnetic closure as well. So, those, I do think that's a new great feature that they've added for the bag. So I personally love my wallet on chain. Wallet on chain is actually my very first Chanel piece that I've purchased for myself, and it's done really well because I've actually used it a ton at first. And because I got it in the caviar leather, it's super durable. No wears or tears or anything on the bag as well. The hardware, it's so small that, you can barely see any scratch on it. And they were at one point kind of hard to get, but I think generally if you waited long enough, you can still score this piece from the store. Very similar to the wallet, to the Constance To Go. If you have an essay, shouldn't be too hard for you to score one of these. You can also try to get them online. Some people say they've tried forever and no luck, but I was pretty lucky enough to score the bag itself. So the concept of the wallet bags or wallet on chain bags is that it's literally a wallet with a strap or a chain. So if you look at the interior of both bags, you can see. Okay, so as I was saying, the concept of wallet and chain bags is really that they are designed like a wallet interior. So there's like card slots for you, there's section for bills. In the case of the wallet on chain, well, actually both, they do have a zipper section as well, which will be perfect for coins and changes and things like that. And so let's do a more detailed comparison. Once you open the bag itself, the wallet on chain bag has a zipper compartment here. I actually find this zipper compartment quite useful because unlike the classic flap bags, that zipper is actually just for decoration. It's not usable. You can go up a little bit, but it's not usable. Versus the Chanel bag is actually really usable because the bag, it go all the way to the back. This is a perfect place to put your cereal card, which I do, or your a passport or things that's a little bit more, you want a little bit more privacy or security, sorry. You can put them in there. It's a very useful big pocket, and it's lined with fabric, very beautiful burgundy fabric. And the new design, they've changed this pull tab to a metal tab to be a bit more secure and avoid the dent that's creating here, but I don't mind mine. It's a really smooth, nice zipper. And then you have your Chanel stamp in there. You have this chain that you can move, but it's not removable. So the chain is flexible in the sense that you could pull it different ways, like both ways, but it's not a removable chain. It's just loop in this nice piece of leather. This is such a well-made bag. Like, honestly, I love my wallet on chain. But now with two, it's becoming a little redundant, so I am still considering what to do with it. And once you open, there is one big leather compartment right here, and your stamp, your security holograms, if you have an older version, would be right on the side right here. It's all leather lining here, and there's fabric at the front. And then the zipper compartment again is fabric lined with that beautiful burgundy fabric. There's actually another layer behind this pocket, the zipper pocket too. It's fabric lining on one side and it's leather on the other side, which again, it's a really nice place for you to insert to quick credit cards or things like that. And then you get into your main compartment. The main compartment, there's no divider in between, so it's actually quite a nice spacious area for you to insert any like a little slightly bulkier items. So it's actually really nice for that. And then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card slot in the back of the walk. So I've had this bag for over 3 years now, and it's holding up really, really nicely. The one thing some people do complain is the fact that the chain is too long. It is true, but honestly, I don't see how that's a flaw because it's quite easy for you to fix that. So you could either get, I think I've shown this in previous video as well, you could either just simply tie the strap in the middle here, that will shorten it quite a bit, or even easier way, and that's probably a more secure way, like when you open the flap, it's not going to affect the function of the bag. Or another easier way is just to strap, to loop it around the bag one time. I actually think this length is more friendlier for a lot of people. If you want to do, one shoulder, like this, really cute. Or you could even just do the one side. So you loop it onto each side like this, so it's a little bit longer. And this is a really nice crossbody length as well. Okay, so that's the wallet on chain, and let's take a look at the Constance To Go. So the Constance To Go, the chain is removable. However, I'm not a huge fan of how the strap is being attached. So it's a little bit like a kind of a belt system, I guess. You have to loop this hole onto the little nub that they have here. So you insert to the leather loop right here, and then you will attach it to this. And so it's not really the easiest way to undo the strap. I've had their leather belt before, and sometimes when you loop it in, it's hard to. Okay, so now for the Constance To Go. So the Constance To Go is essentially the same concept because again, it's a wallet. I do find with this additional compartment here, you seem to be able to open up a little bit more, and I'm not a huge fan of how the strap attached to the bag though, like because you know, it's a removable strap, but it's just not the easiest way to put on and to remove from the bag itself. So I don't really enjoy that. But essentially you just loop it in like so. And in terms of bag, it does also have, let's do like a side by side. So it does have this front pocket here, just like Chanel, and it has a zipper compartment as well. Their main compartment is actually at the front, but because this zipper bag is in the middle, it definitely limits the amount of bulkier items that you can put in here. So that's one thing to consider. It does have a nice large pocket in the back as well, and it also has another belt compartment here, plus the 6th card holder in the front. The thing that I love the most about this Constance To Go is the back pocket, because unlike the Chanel one, the Mona Lisa pocket, which is super classic, you cannot put in your phone in here no matter how you do it, but you could easily insert the phone like so for your Constance To Go. So you could, I guess it's easy when you have a slim phone like mine. If you have a bulkier phone with the case on it, then you are risking stretching the back pocket, but otherwise it's quite doable. So another thing I would mention is some people prefer to open the lock by holding on to the flap on the side instead of trying to open from the buckle itself. So it seemed to be a pretty easy way. I kind of like that, so you don't have to like constantly trying to scratch your hardware that way. And let's do a mock shots with this one. The strap, again, is not adjustable and it's a lot shorter compared to the wallet on chain. So I will show you. The full length of the wallet on chain strap is really, really long. So this is at the same level. You can see it's quite a bit longer for the Chanel one. And this is a beautiful length as well, in my opinion. I don't mind it being like longer or shorter, but I think this is a really comfortable length for myself, and I think the look is just very clean. Because it's black and gold, it does seem a little bit formal and professional. But it is truly a beautiful, beautiful bag. So in terms of what it holds, I honestly think it's about the same, but we can do a quick test. So let's see. I can put my Calvi holder in here. Key, if you have a bulky key like me, I don't think you can. If you need a bulky key, you probably need the cards to be inserted separately. So you can see it can go in like this. And the lip product on the side or on the top. And if you want an extra card holder somewhere in the front. So for my wallet on chain, I actually insert my phone. Where is my phone? Oh, my phone in the front pocket right here. This is where I like to put my phone. And here it is. You can see it holds your daily, everyday essentials, and it gets really bulky. But I think it's quite cute. Like it is really like it can function pretty much as a bag because it allows you to hold some bulkier items. Like you can put the car key and like you can have a key pouch and a card holder at the same time in the same layer because it does have a larger main compartment. If we look at the Constance To Go, which I don't think you will be able to do that, to be honest. Let's try the car key. You can still put in the car key. And you can maybe try the card holder in the back. Because it has like the card slot, technically you don't need your card holder. It still fits the same amount. You see? You won't be able to put in like a sanitizer per se in either bag. I think it would just be too much. So this one has a lip product, a very bulky card holder, key holders. So this is kind of how it looks like in there. You can definitely squeeze in like a mask on the side. So based on my quick assessment, definitely the bags holds about the same amount. And it becomes bulky on the side, but it's actually not too bad. Let me just insert this and then see if it can hold. So it looks like this once it's filled. I think they're both very beautiful. The walk is definitely a little bit more feminine because of the quilting and the strap, the chain. I love to use this as a little clutch for like for events. I kind of use the chain as decoration on my arms and things like that. I love it like this. Versus the leather strap is a bit more formal. And also depends on how you're dressing too, but like feel. This is how they look like on each side. Both can be used as a hand clutch for sure.
Ow.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it for today, and I hope you find this